Beautiful. Hello, hello, hello. You was just looking for me? Bitch, here I go. Bitch, here I go. Alright. Love and light to everybody. I hope that you guys have been having a fantastic Tuesday. Now what's so significant about this day that a lot of people don't realize, unless you're into numerology like myself, okay, not to toot my own horn, but toot. Today is a 888 day, and you probably like, Poca, where you getting the eights from? Okay, it's only 2 8s, you know, it's the 8th year, and then today is the 8th. Like, girl, what are you talking about? Well, according to the original calendar, all right, how we're supposed to be calculating the days, October is an 8th month, not a 10th, but an 8th. Okay, so technically today is 888. Technically, today is 888. All right. Now, we know that 8 symbolize a plethora of different things, right? We have abundance. It symbolizes balance. It can symbolize karma. It can symbolize rebirth, okay? Happy solar return. But if you count starting with Aries, okay? Aries is the first zodiac, not Capricorn. Capricorn is January. Well, end of December into January, right? That's not really how you're supposed to be counting. If the zodiac starts in Aries, then why are we starting the new year in December or in January? That don't make sense, right? You need to start where Aries is, which would technically be April. Catch my drift? And if you count up from there, all right, not to mention Octo in October, okay, means 8. Doesn't mean 10. That's why we call it an octopus, octagon. You know what I'm saying? It all means 8. It doesn't mean 10. Okay. So today technically is 888. Right? This would technically be a more powerful day if you're going by that ideology than August 8th, right? Because Leo is technically the 5th sign, not the 8th. So when we be celebrating the Lionsgate portal in 8/8, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make your brain explode or nothing. I'm just saying, when you think about it, thank you, Desi, December, thank you. When you think about it, you know, anywho, that's not what I came on here to talk about, but I just thought that, you know, it was good for you guys to understand why the harvest season is so important around October, November, and December, right? Because harvest comes in the 8th sign, right? Which is Libra. Libra kicks off harvest season. Okay? Anywho, let's get into these messages for today. This is a great day to manifest. This is a great day to speak things into existence. This is a great day to talk, walk, act as if you already have the things that you want. Okay? This is a great day. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn these notifications off before they really get on my nerves. This is a great day to be in high vibration. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the energy that we're in right now, and how things have been feeling energetically. Like, a lot of times they purposely gotten us off course when it comes to the natural flow of time, right? We are supposed to be going based on the moon cycles. Okay, we're not supposed to be going based off of a month and some numbers that they done put together. And this is why we are thrown off energetically when certain moments we should be tapping in, certain moments we should be resting, certain moments we should be manifesting, certain moments we should be building, certain moments we should be planting seeds, certain moments we should be watering. All of it has a time, all of it has a season, right? Thank you. 13 months. If you go by the 28 days of the moon cycle, you'll end up with 13 months. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be. But they threw us off, and they created their own calendar to throw us off because they understand we are spiritual beings. All right, I also celebrate my new year. I don't celebrate in April, but I celebrate in March, which is the spring equinox. Okay, which is usually between the 19th and the 21st of March, as we're moving into Aries season, right? No, they're not 13 zodiacs, but they're supposed to be 13 months. Those two things are different, but sometimes the zodiac does coincide with the month. Those are two separate things. So yeah, so technically right now we are in what we call harvest season. Okay, we're in harvest season. Now, this is a time to basically receive the things that you have been manifesting. This is a time to show gratitude for the things that are coming in for you if you have been doing your work and taking advantage of the other seasons. Okay, this is why we may see a lot of people, and you may even personally be receiving a lot of manifestations right now. Okay, this is also why they threw Christmas into the mix, right? Because it is a harvest season, right? Now, technically, the harvest season is over when we start to move into the end of December. When we get into Capricorn, that's when we're kind of going more into the resting period. That's when we go into the winter solstice, which is a time to rest, a time to rejuvenate our energy. It is the lowest point of the sun, and that is where the sun kind of chills out for 3 days. That's where they got the whole story of Jesus. He was dead, and then he rose on the third day. No, baby, they're talking about the sun. Okay, not the son of God, but the son of gods. Okay, you get me? Cool. Now, they have us celebrating. They have us worried about money. They have us out here, you know, spending money and being worried about gifts and all types of shit, when we're supposed to be resting through Capricorn through Pisces. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me close this window, because every time I get ready to talk, they want to be out here cutting shit. Through Capricorn through Pisces. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me close this window, because every time I get ready to talk, they want to be out here cutting shit. God damn. Y'all ain't did that shit all day. I've been in here working out and all types of shit. They made not one noise. Ain't cutting that one tree, branch, leaf. The minute I get to talking, they want to, again, see how they be interrupting the flow? That's what they be doing. So they have everybody worried about gifts and money and the wrong shit, okay? When you should be, for real, outside in the sun, being rejuvenated, rejuvenating your energy, resting, things of that nature, investing into yourself. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna go through the seasons. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, time to plant seeds. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, time to plant seeds. Aries is the leader. That's when you need to take action. That's when you need to go for it. Plant them seeds. Get started. You know what I'm saying? That project you've been bullshitting on. All of the things that you would do for the new year. You know what I'm saying? That project you've been bullshitting on. All of the things that you would do for the new year. You do that during Aries season, Taurus season, Gemini season. Get your ass out there and get to work. Start planting them seeds. Okay? Getting the hoe. Not the hoes that y'all know, but you know the hoe, the gardening tool. God damn it. Get the hoe, get the damn ground ready and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get ready to put your stuff in place. Okay? Cancer, Leo, Virgo, watering season. That's when you put action towards your things. That's when you in Cancer, Leo, Virgo, watering season. That's when you put action towards your things. That's when you invest into it. That's when you know, make sure you're doing what you need to do to sustain what it is that you've been planting. Okay? That's when you know, doing more research. That's when you tweaking the things that need to be tweaked. Virgo, attention to detail, right? So you're paying, you know, doing more research. That's when you tweaking the things that need to be tweaked. Virgo, attention to detail, right? So you're paying attention together. Okay? Cancer is all about community, family, you know, making connected together. Okay, Cancer is all about community, family, you know, making connections. Leo is all about confidence. So that's when you like, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be good. You speaking life into yourself. You're being confident. You're out and about. Okay, making the shit happen, putting things in place. Okay, hitting the ground running. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, that's harvest season, baby. That's when things start coming into balance, Libra, right? Scorpio, you get that renewal, that transformation happens, okay? Old things die, new things are born, okay? And Sagittarius is the adventurer. So you taking what you got and you going on adventures and you going over here and you going over there and you rubbing elbows and you're having fun. Sag is also a social butterfly. So you out here, you know, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Then Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, that's when you rejuvenate your energy. That's when you need to rest. That's when you spend more time by yourself. Okay? That's when you look over the past couple of seasons and you figure out what you need to do better the next time. Capricorn energy, hard work, action. What do I need to do the next time? Okay, how do I fix this so that, you know, when I start over in my new season, when I get back to Aries, I'm doing what I need to do, right? Aquarius, how can I think out of the box? What are some new ideas? What are some original things that I can come up with? Right? How can I go into this in a more unique way? How can I be more unique, more original, more out of the box, more, you know what I'm saying? How can I put something different out here? You know what I'm saying? Because Aquarius is all about originality, being different, okay? It can also be about unexpected changes. So, you know, looking over the year and be like, okay, now, I didn't think that I would have to change this, but I need to go ahead and you know, hook this up a little bit more. I need to do a little bit more of it. And then you got Pisces. Pisces is the dreamer. So before I go into Aries season, I'm going to sit and I'm going to think about all of the beautiful things that I want in this new season. Right? I'm going to sit there and I'm going to ponder. I like that word. I'm a ponder. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to be like, I want to beef it up a little bit. You know, not off New York shit. But I want to beef it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I want to take it to the next level. So I'm going to get my creative juices flowing. And I'm going to see myself in the future. Okay? I'm going to come up with some concepts and shit. And that align with this new dream that I'm painting for myself. These new goals, these new aspirations. I'm not going to allow what I physically see, okay, because Pisces also rules illusions. I'm not going to allow what I physically see to disrupt the things that I want to manifest for myself in this new season. Make sense? I'm just trying to get y'all the game so that you can flow with the motherfucking zodiacs and with the energy. Okay? Yeah, you gotta be flowing. You gotta be flowing. They done threw us all out of whack. They got you worried about gifts and shit when you should be resting. They got you planting seeds in a motherfucking winter time when everything is dead. That makes no fucking sense. Why are we trying to make new shit happen and it's cold and the ground is hard and I can't plant nothing? That don't make no fucking sense. Right? It don't make sense. And that's why the shit don't be working. That's why you see people try to do these New Year's resolutions and baby, it don't go nowhere. Because you're planting in hard soil. The soil is not ready for you to plant. You need to wait until it get warmer. We go into the spring equinox. That's when everything is becoming new again. The ground is going to soften up. You're going to have some rain coming down that's going to help it soften up and water the things that you planting. You understand? Period. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So again, today is technically 888. Do with that what you will. Now, some of y'all, like we talked about yesterday, some of y'all have trouble manifesting because you're not even confident in yourself. Okay? So, I mean, and then you trying to manifest something that is so big, so huge, and you're not ready for it. Okay, why are you out here trying to manifest $1 million? And like I said yesterday, you can't even walk in a room without feeling nervous because people looking at you. That don't even make sense. You have no confidence in yourself, but you going to try to manifest $1 million? Be fucking for real. You know what I'm saying? How you going to manifest a husband or a wife, okay, and you are selfish? Or you don't even love yourself for real? Or you don't even like yourself for real? It doesn't make sense. You're asking for something that doesn't even make sense based on your current position in life. Okay? So a lot of y'all don't need to be manifesting materialistic things. A lot of y'all need to be manifesting confidence. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all need to be manifesting follow through. Because how the fuck is you going to be out here trying to manifest a car and you can't even get follow through? Because how the fuck is you going to be out here trying to manifest a car and you can't even get them 3 goals achieved that you didn't have for the last 16 months? You didn't goals achieved that you didn't have for the last 16 months. What are we talking about? You don't got no follow through, right? You procrastinate every motherfucking day. But you gonna manifest a multi-million-dollar business? And you are the queen and the king of procrastination? It's not making sense. So if you can't manifest the things to sustain yourself, then the other things are not going to come to you. And that's why a lot of y'all think manifestation don't work. Or you think manifestation is so difficult. It's not difficult. It's just that your motherfucking ass ain't doing your part. Which is confidence in self. Which is knowing who you are. Which is getting basic things done in your life. If you can't stick to a basic ass schedule, how are you going to stick to the schedule of a boss? How are you going to be a CEO and stick to that schedule? You think all of a sudden when you become a CEO, you just going to know how to manage a schedule? No, goofy. You got to start doing that shit right now. You got to learn how to manage yourself, manage the things that you need to get done within a day-to-day basis right now. What the fuck? How you going to manifest all this money and you have no financial literacy? You don't know no stocks, no bonds, no trusts, no banks, no nothing. You don't know nothing about money. You don't understand currency. You understand how none of the shit work, but you gonna be a millionaire. You ain't even saved $200 in your life. You can barely keep money in your pocket because you spend your last on Burger King. It's not making sense. You know what I'm saying? The foundation has to be built. Y'all got to get your foundations together. When you get your foundations together, then all of the other things that you want, all of the other things that you're manifesting will naturally fall in place because they have a place to go. It's just like going and buying furniture and the house is not built. Like, where we supposed to put this? When the furniture arrive, where they going to put it? Just outside? No, babe, the house got to be built first. So a lot of y'all need to work on building your house. What is my house, Poca? You. You are the foundation. If you're not right, if you don't have it together, if your ducks is not in a row, then where is Spirit supposed to drop off all this shit at? It has to make sense. You want to be a business owner, but you scared to quit your job. You scared of being broke. You can't be no business owner if you scared of money. That's not gonna work, Pookie Butt. Take it from a business owner that done been in business for years at this point, working for myself. You're not gonna always make the money that you think you're gonna make. And you gotta be able to sit and be content and be good, knowing that this is a resting period. But if you spend all your days worried about a coin, business is not for you. Stay at that 9 to 5 so you can get that consistent check. Until you can build up the balls to say, you know what, I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to believe in the universe and spirit and source. And I know I'm going to be taken care of regardless. Let me go ahead and take a leap of faith and do what I need to do. The fuck? Y'all too worried about shit. Look, worried right now. I got a car note. Okay. Do y'all not understand that spirit will help things go the way they need to go? Spirit will take care of things that need to be taken care of. But if you don't believe that you're worthy enough for those type of things to happen, they won't. And that will be the mentality. If you live in a state of worry, a constant state of worry, we live in, the universe is a mirror. So if I'm in a constant state of worry, it's just going to give me more things to worry about. It's not going to bring me solutions. If I'm a worrier, it's just going to give me more worries. You know what I'm saying? Hello? I done spoke about this plenty of times. Baby, I done lived in so many goddamn apartments, having my own business. I don't stay nowhere too long. I'm a Gemini with Sagittarius rising. I like to move around. All right? I like to be over there a little bit, then see what's going on over there for a little bit, then go over there. Well, what y'all doing over here? That's me. I will leave them motherfuckers so fast in the middle of that lease and not give them a dime. Are you kidding me? Because I know who the fuck I am. I don't owe you shit. You think I'm scared of a little debt? You think I'm scared of a little debt? And we live in a society in 2024 where people are charging debts off of their credit like this. All I'm going to do is move and pay Lil John down the street to get that shit charged off like this. All I'm going to do is move and pay Lil John down the street to get that shit charged off. And then I'm going to get me another apartment. Who I am. Period. The laws of the land don't apply to me because I'm a God and I live a God-like life. So the laws of the land don't apply to me. If there's something that I need, I know that it will be provided for me and I don't have to worry about that. There's always unexpected things happening to people in this world. There's people who's been given houses, given apartments, given cars, given random deposits of money. Why do you think you can't have that? You trying to play by the rules that they gave you. Limited random deposits of money. Why do you think you can't have that? You trying to play by the rules that they gave you. That's why you're limited. That's why you box yourself when you say shit like that. But what about this? But the law says, but it takes 30 days for this to happen. But it says, but it takes 30 days for this to happen. But what if? What the fuck? Baby, you coming into it with worries. You coming into it with doubt. Those are words of a doubtful ass person. Somebody who understands that the impossible is always possible is limited to nothing. There are no limitations. I've been down to $5 in my account knowing that I had certain things that need to be paid. And you know what I did? Spent that $5 on a motherfucking piece of candy. The fuck? Thank you. Give me a little Snickers, a little Kit Kat, a little Reese's Pieces, a little bag of chips. Why? Because I knew that the motherfucking money was coming. I knew that that shit was going to get paid. I don't worry about bills. I have no worry about no motherfucking bills. I know that shit is going to get paid around this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Currency is energy. Money is nothing but an energy. I'm a high vibrational ass God that was sent down here on a mission. These rules don't apply to me. Because I'm not of this motherfucking realm. The only reason why we have to wait for manifestation, and I was just talking to a client about this today. The only reason why we have to wait for things to physically come to us is because this realm is physical, which means it's slow. That's it. It's not impossible. It's just slow. See, when we are not in this realm, you can snap your fingers and have what the fuck you want because you are God. That's where you come from. But because you're here in this realm and it's at a lower vibration, it's at a lower dimension, it's going to take a little bit of time. Not because it's not coming, but because this is a lower dimension. It's working on lower frequencies. So it's going to take a little minute. It doesn't make it impossible. It doesn't mean it's not happening. Y'all think that shit supposed to happen immediately when you said it. Oh, I did the 369 method last night. So when I wake up tomorrow, I know everything that I want is just going to be in front of me. Girl, who the fuck told you that? That's not how that shit work. What the fuck? That's not how it works, honey. Y'all been watching too much TV. You've been watching too much BET Uncut. I don't know what you're on. Saying no, Bookie butt. Especially if you're somebody who really got doubt. Again, do you really believe in the things that you're manifesting? Do you really believe that you are worthy of having those things? Because half of y'all don't. You don't really motherfucking believe that you're worthy of having the stuff that you want. Because your first thought after you manifested it is, damn, what if it don't come? But what if this happens? But what if that happens? But what if this? And oh, but let me just find a backup plan. Let me just have this ready just in case. What the fuck you mean just in case? I thought you believed that it was going to happen. What do you need a plan B for if plan A is in the works? When I order from Amazon, I don't order something else just in case. Because I put my order in and I know that the shit is going to be delivered to my house. There's not no second guessing or no doubt. What the fuck? I gave you my money. I hit order. Okay? And now I know that the shit is going to fucking come. I'm not going to go to another website and order a backup just in case I don't get the first thing. That's not what the fuck I do. And your payment is your action. Your payment is your inner knowing that you deserve those things and that you're worthy of those things. That's your payment. If you're down here on assignment and you're doing certain things to raise the vibration of the collective and to save people and to help people and to heal people and all the different things that we do, and you don't got to be a healer. It can just be the conversations you have. Maybe you was a teacher, a lawyer, hairstylist, nail tech. I don't know what the fuck y'all be doing. But whatever it is, okay, if you're operating your divine purpose, you don't think that you should get rewarded for that? You don't think that you are worthy of having something for that? At least living some type of life that helps sustain you and that gives you good things so you can have good experiences? You don't think you're worthy of having that and you doing all this hard ass work breaking generational curses and shit? What the fuck? Bitch, give me my motherfucking house. Thank you. Hello? The fuck? And while I'm waiting for you to deliver my motherfucking house to me, I'm gonna be over here taking care of the one that I got so that I can learn how to take care of some shit. I'm gonna be online looking for new furniture. I'm gonna be looking up neighborhoods and shit and school districts and things of that nature because I know that the motherfucker is mine. And I already know it got my name on it. I'm not worried about that. So while that's in the works, I'm going to be preparing my foundation. Making me a cart, a wish list on Amazon. Starting to pack up my boxes. Putting some things together. Pulling out them plastic bags and them Home Depot and them Lowe's boxes. starting to straighten some shit out. Starting to deep clean so that I can leave this motherfucker and it's going to be just as clean as it was when I got here. So the next person can enjoy this space. That's somebody who is in a mode where they know something is already coming. Not someone who was unsure and looking for plan fucking B because they don't even have faith in plan A. What are we talking about? Maybe that's the message for today. Where's your motherfucking faith? One of my favorite little scriptures that my grandma used to repeat, and y'all know my grandma pastor, "Oh ye of little faith." Another one, the fowls of the air. That means the birds. They don't worry about their next meal. Ain't no bird, ain't no lion, ain't no motherfucking animal out here worry about what they gonna eat tomorrow. Because they know they're gonna be taken care of. They know that the food is gonna be there when they here worry about what they gonna eat tomorrow. Because they know they're gonna be taken care of. They know that the food is gonna be there when they need it. They not worried about shelter and all this other shit. Because they know that the motherfuckers gonna be there when they need it. So they enjoy the day. They go out and they fly around in the sky and play around with each other and all types of shit, just having a great old grand old motherfucking time. They not worried about what they gonna eat. They not worried about the next 2 months. Because they don't have to. It's not necessary. And if you are supposed to be a guide and an empress and a chosen one and a generational curse breaker, and I know that I was sent here to make a difference for the collective. I know that I have a calling. I know that I'm chosen and I have a calling. And I've lived multiple lifetimes. And I'm a fairy. And I'm a mermaid. And I used to be a siren in my past life. And I come from Jupiter. Y'all be saying all this shit, talking all this shit, and then be scary. Moving scary as hell. Don't got no faith in nothing. Don't believe in shit. Don't know who the fuck you are. Don't know nothing. My ancestors don't play about me. They hold me down. If you fuck with me, you fuck with my whole bloodline. Because they gonna come for you. Shut your scary ass up. We don't believe you, scary Betty. We don't believe you. The cowardly lion. Y'all love saying that shit. They don't play about me. If you fuck with me, you might not want to do that. You're scary ass. Can't manifest a toothbrush if you needed it. Who the fuck supposed to be scared of you? Honestly. Who out here is like, oh my God, not them? Are we being the fuck for real? And you out here scary, procrastinating, can't follow through with nothing that you start? Who supposed to be scared of you, little procrastinator? With your self-doubtful ass. Don't even believe in yourself. Don't even believe that you worthy of having things that you chatting about. You just heard somebody else say that shit. And you want to sound like you know what you talk about. Cause in ancient Kemet, and I'm really an Egyptian, and I really come from, you know what I'm saying, Atlantis. When I go to sleep at night, I turn back into a mermaid and I have a tail. Shut your ass up. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear it with your scary ass. Just scary. Can't get nothing done. Life still looking the same way it did 3 months ago. What we talking about? Life still looking the same way it did 3 months ago. You still in the same predicament that all the haters, okay? Because y'all, everybody want to evil eye me. They be hating on me. It's because of my energy. It's my energy. They be hating on me. They be sending me evil eyes. Poca, I think somebody did a spell on me because it's like my life is still in the same place. You think somebody did a spell on you? What the fuck? Do y'all not know that the spells you cast on yourself are the strongest ones? So every time you open your mouth and say, I can't do this and this is not possible, and I'm dumb and I'm stupid and nothing ever happens for me, and I'm broke and I don't got it and I ain't gonna have it, and it's so hard and I can't never have nothing, and I'm always the healer, I'm always here to heal people. This one are really on my nerves. I know that I'm sent to be people's karma, or I know that I have a big heart and I'm sent to heal people. That's why I attract so many broken people, because I'm supposed to be healing them. No, goofy, you attract broken people because you broken. What the fuck? What the fuck are we talking about? You keep living and reliving the same motherfucking shit over and over because you're not making no changes. If I keep adding eggs and salt, pepper, and accent and onion powder and garlic powder and all of that, I'm just going to keep getting scrambled eggs. I can't expect for it to be cake. It's never going to turn into a honey roasted ham. What the fuck? That's not how that works. If I keep on putting biscuits in the microwave, it's going to be biscuits. What the hell? If I keep stirring up the same ingredients, meaning I keep having the same mentality, I'm keeping the same type of people around me, I'm not doing no type of trauma healing, because I don't know how y'all think that y'all going to heal past anything and you ain't went and addressed them demons in your motherfucking closet. I don't know how you think that you're going to move forward and live a different life if you didn't go clean up all that shit you done swept under the rug for the last 15, 20 years. Not to mention the shit that happened to you as a child and the childhood traumas. How is your life going to be different, my love? How are things going to change for you? It doesn't make sense. That shit just don't go together. A lot of y'all want to avoid shadow work and you want to go straight to trying to manifest $1 million. You want to go straight to trying to, get you a nigga. I just know that I'm on a Twinflame journey. Don't even know what the fuck Twinflame mean. And half of you ignorant motherfuckers think that Twinflame is just romantic. And it's not. Anybody can be your motherfucking Twinflame. And you don't got to do it to them. And they don't have to be your spouse or your partner. What the fuck? Are you really spiritual? Or are you just taking buzzwords? You on a Twinflame journey in your head because you still don't understand what love is. You still got abandonment issues. Ain't nobody loved you as a child. Ain't nobody paid you no attention. They didn't care about if you had a bad day, if you was getting bullied, if you was getting touched on, if somebody was doing something to you. They didn't give a fuck. They let you self-soothe. They left you to your motherfucking self. So you grew up as a broken ass motherfucking adult who is out here codependent on other people to give you what you can't sit there and learn to give yourself, which is self-love, which is support, which is attention. Because quiet as kept, you ain't going to never find your life partner if you don't find the partner within yourself. You are your first life partner. That's why the relationship with you is always the most important. That's why the battle between you and you is always the hardest, the most challenging, and the toughest. Because only you can stop yourself from getting to the next level. Nobody else has the power to stop you from doing shit. And a lot of y'all out here stopping yourself. You are on offense and defense within your own life. So you can try to make a play as many times as you motherfucking want to. It's going to be another version of you waiting up ahead to knock your motherfucking ass back on your ass. The parts of you that love the comfort zone that you done been in It's going to fight like hell to keep you from going to some new shit. Y'all got to think. We've been living these types of lives with these types of principles and foundations for years. And you think two little exercises, two little affirmations that you repeat every day is going to solve it all? Blowing around cinnamon and smoke and sugar and shit, you think is going to solve 20, 15, 10, 30, 40, for some of y'all 50 years of bullshit? Are you okay? Are you good? Are you all right? There's work that needs to be done. Self-work. That's why the beginning stages of your journey are very lonely. You go into isolation. Because you start to learn, hold up, a lot of the shit that I've allowed into my space is not really actually for me. A lot of the actions that I've been taking don't really represent who I truly am. I've been living through the image of other motherfuckers. Somebody told me when I was 5 that I was ugly. So I've been calling myself ugly and treating myself ugly all these motherfucking years just because somebody else said it, and never really having my own opinion of myself. I thought that I was a level 3, so I attracted all these level 3 ass motherfuckers. The friends that I keep around that really aren't for me, but I force it because I don't know how to be the fuck by myself. Some of y'all haven't even mastered the moment of isolation. Until you master isolation, babe, everything else is going to be a shit show. It is only in isolation that I see myself. Only. I can't see and figure out who the fuck I am, and I got all you motherfuckers around calling my name and talking to me and expecting shit of me. I can't do that. Y'all don't want to be by yourselves. A lot of y'all are emotionally codependent. You got to be able to sit in a room by your motherfucking self and talk to your motherfucking self and consult your motherfucking self, because only you have the answers that you're looking for. Only you have the answers that you're looking for, because only you experienced all the things you experienced. I wasn't there. They weren't there. They weren't there. They weren't there. They don't know the intricacies of what you went through and how you felt and how these things, affected you. Don't nobody fucking know that. You only know that. How many times a day do you ask yourself questions before you pick up the phone and try to consult somebody else about the shit that you're going through? Learning to be self-sufficient. If I'm going through a problem, I need to consult me first. I'm the first phone call. And one thing about poker, baby, I'm going to talk to myself. I don't give a damn. No headphones. I'm not trying to play this shit off. Are you talking to yourself? Yes. Me and me is trying to figure some shit out over here. What the fuck? It's a whole lot of shit going on, and I need to ask me. Because the higher self lives within my being and has all of the answers that I need. My ancestor spirit team work from within my being and have all of the answers that I need. So even when I consult my spirit team and my ancestors, I'm still consulting self, because they are a part of me and I'm a part of them. I really don't be needing nobody advice, because I done figured this shit out. If I'm in a position where I'm emotionally all over the place, I need to start asking myself questions. Why do you feel like that? What happened? You know what I'm saying? What's been going on these last couple of days that may have triggered you to be in a funky ass mood? Because everything happens first in the spiritual realm, and then it manifests into the physical. As above, so below. The above is the spirit. The below is the physical. So everything happens spiritually first. So before I get to cussing motherfuckers out, before I start feeling depressed and anxious and all of these things, there was something happening spiritually that I was not paying attention to, that I ignored, that I didn't want to engage, because I knew what came with it, consciously, subconsciously. There's something that was happening. There was something that was going on. And because I was so distracted with money problems, work, co-workers, friends, family, spouse, relationship, all of the extra shit, distractions, because I was distracted, it has now manifested into something physical as a way to get my motherfucking attention. Same thing with diseases. Now your back hurt, arms hurt, leg hurt, migraines, headaches, food aversions, insomnia, gut issues, can't go to the bathroom, you're constipated. All of those are results as something going wrong spiritually that you need to fix and get together. Because when you start tapping in and you start working on yourself spiritually, there's a reason why your diet changes. And the foods that you eat change. And the music you listen to changes. And the way that you talk changes. And the way that you approach situation changes. And the people that you attract change. Everything get to changing when you start getting serious with the relationship with yourself. And you start doing the fucking work. And not expecting for things to be handed to you. Because who the fuck are you that you should just get something easy when all of us out here breaking our motherfucking backs? Who are you? If I'm waking up every motherfucking day and I'm meditating and I'm talking to the spirits and I'm doing my thing and I'm doing my exercises and I'm doing my shadow work and I'm prioritizing myself and I'm being selfish because it's needed, all right? Y'all be scared to be fucking selfish. Fuck all that, bitch. I only got enough energy for me today. I can't talk about you and your baby daddy and your boyfriend and all the issues that you got because I only got enough mental capacity, emotional capacity to handle me and my problems today and maybe honestly for the next couple of months. You can't make me feel bad about paying attention to me when I've spent my whole life giving my attention to shit outside of myself. You can't make me feel bad for saying no. Ho, I said no. What the fuck? I don't care how much you cry. I don't give a shit. What the fuck? No. I can't go out. No, I don't want to FaceTime you. No, I don't want to hear about the same problem over and over and over again. I actually do not. No, I don't. Oh, you don't want to be my friend no more? Okay. Toodles. I wish you well. That ain't gonna change my motherfucking mind. What you thought I was gonna be like? Oh no, don't leave me, bitch. Bye. You want me to call you an Uber? You need a cab? Do people still use cabs? I don't fucking know. What you want? Uber, Lyft? What works better? What do you need to get the fuck out my face fast? Whatever you need to get the fuck out my face quickly and swiftly, I will be happy to provide that. What the fuck? Y'all allowing people to manipulate you emotionally. Oh, I'm going to take myself out. Well, meet me at the crossroad. It will get lonely. You won't be lonely. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? Stop allowing people to emotionally manipulate you. I'm not going to wear your problems on my conscience. I got enough weight as is. You understand? There's enough weight on my motherfucking conscience based on the shit I got going on. I can't support you in me. I won't be the bag lady no more. Hurting my back. Dragging all them bags like that. It won't be me. I'm putting this shit the fuck down. I'm putting it down and I'm sorting through my shit. I'm leaving what no longer serves me. And I'm going to repack the things that do while I add the new shit. And if you are part of the shit that I'm putting down, then sayonara. Because I got a duty. I have a job. A lot of y'all calling yourselves chosen ones. Well, chosen ones have missions. My mission is not to wipe your ass. My mission is not to neglect myself and care for you. The fuck? My mission is not to be in your corner 24 motherfucking 7. No, I'm not. I'm not one phone call away. No, I am not. You better call 17 people before you ring my line. Because I ain't got it. I ain't got it in advance. Especially for motherfuckers that you give to and they've never given you anything back in return. What you think, I'm a pimp? Or you the pimp and I'm the hoe? Which one? No. You better call whoever you need to call. But don't call me. Because I don't got it. And until I got to a place that I became selfish with myself. See, this is the thing about selfishness. Or boundaries. Or protecting yourself. Or being limited. People having limited access to you. I had to know who I was first. See, when a diamond don't know that they're a diamond, they'll place themselves in anybody's fucking hands. If I don't know that I'm worthy and I'm worth something and that my energy holds weight, then I'm going to be easily accessible. But anything easily accessible is cheap. I can go outside and get a rock off the side of the street. Easy access. I can go pick me up a rock. That's cheap. That's low budget. It's easy access. Anybody could go get that same rock that I just got. But if I want to get a diamond, I got to either have the money, the currency, to equate to getting that thing. Or I'm going to have to break in some shit and steal it. And the process of me even breaking in and stealing it is going to be challenging. Because they got alarm systems and niggas with pew-pews waiting. And all types of shit that's set up to keep me the fuck out. Because that thing has value. So, I need to come with alarm systems and niggas outside. There has to be layers of things to get to me because I'm heavy, heavy, heavy in worth. I'm worthy of way too motherfucking much. My shit is up here. You gonna have to climb this mountain to try to get to me, Bookie. And it's not gonna be easy, bitch. This is gonna be Mount Olympus. You understand me? Mount Rushmore. Yeah, have y'all ever looked into the documentaries of Mount Rushmore? Do you know how many people lose their lives trying to get to the top of that mountain just to take a little picture? Just to do a little photo op? Some of the markings going up to the top of Mount Rushmore is bodies. When you get to that body, you know you're close. You know you're here. When you see that body over there that's been there for 57 years, you know that you in the vicinity of this. Because people have placed value on the top of that mountain. And they willing to risk it all to get there. So when you place value on yourself, the people around you, life around you, your experiences, your environment has to adjust. It has to. It's just like luxury items. Louis Vuitton when it was being created in a factory is worth a couple dollars. To put together a Louis Vuitton purse, you might spend $20 to $30 if we're just talking about just making it in the factory. You're not spending thousands of dollars to get a purse made. That's not how that works. But you know what's valuable? The name, the label, the illusion. So people paying for a label that only has value because somebody said it did. Somebody woke up one day and said, you know what? Louis Vuitton is upper echelon. And you're going to have to pay thousands of dollars to get my purse, to get my belt, to get my clothes, to get my shoes. I don't care if I got Ling them somewhere trapped up in the closet making it for 50 cents. When it touched this here soil, and when you slap my name on it, stocks went up, price went up. Because I said so. Because I determine my value, not you. So you could come from a traumatic ass past. You can come from a place where you had nothing. And the minute that you slap some worth and some value on you, everything got to adjust. And this is why you have to leave old people behind. Because them motherfuckers going to look at you and be like, girl, I remember when you was 50 cents. Now you out here trying to charge people $3,000. Like, I remember when you was just 15 cents laying on my couch. I remember when you was just worth 3 little pennies when you was running around the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I remember when you was just worth, you know, a couple coins. When I had to take care of you that one time. That's why I gotta let them motherfuckers go. Because they gonna do everything to invalidate who you said you are. But the thing about creating your own reality is I control this motherfucker. And what I say goes. And if you can't adjust to the reality that I'm creating, you gotta fucking go. Mama, daddy, sister, cousin, brother, uncle, auntie, the nanny, the dog, the cat, the rats, the roaches. You gotta go. I don't care who you are. I don't care how long I've known you. I don't care how much we've been through together. I don't give a shit. You could have made me the godmother, godfather of your goddamn baby, and I'm still gonna leave your ass if you got me fucked up. Bless that baby. But I'm gone. When you choose yourself because you know your worth, you don't give a fuck about all of that extra. Baby, fuck all that. I could love that baby from over the fuck here. I'm gone. You got it. Oh, you don't want to acknowledge my growth? No problem. Bye. I'm not going to sit here and argue back and forth. I did change. I did change. You don't see that I changed? You don't see that I'm walking different, talking different, acting different, thinking different? You don't see it? They don't have... The thing is, they don't have to. They don't have to. They're not obligated to. That's the gag. You trying to force people to do shit that they don't have to motherfucking do. You the only person with a responsibility to stay or move. You got that responsibility, not them. They don't give a fuck. They don't have to do shit. They don't have to acknowledge your growth and your changes. You can't get mad at them people for making their own goddamn decision. The same way you got free will, they got free will too. There's no written law of how to use your free will. It's just the fact that you got it. Stop trying to beg for people to see you in a light that you need to work on seeing yourself in. As long as you see yourself in it, fuck what they got to say. Because the strangers that you meet, they're taking you as is. They don't know your motherfucking past. That's why you have to move environments. Because them old people gonna hold you to the fire of what you used to be. Them new people can only address you as you present yourself today in this moment. That's it. The stranger don't know that I was on my grandmama couch 3 years ago. That's not my story, I'm just saying. The stranger don't know that I was homeless and didn't have no food. They don't fucking know that. The stranger don't know that me and my mom used to get into it. They don't know that. The stranger don't know that I had to get it out the mud and do it all on my own. They don't fucking know that. They know how I present myself today. So I was walking around like a bum 3 months ago. And then I started carrying myself like a god and putting on nice clothes and doing something to my hair and looking like something. And I meet these strangers, they're going to treat me as I present myself. They don't know that I don't have the millions in the bank yet. Because I look like $1 million right now. So if I tell them that I got it right now, they're going to believe me. Because look at how I look. I look like somebody who is worth something. They don't know that I don't have my luxury car parked at home. So when I get to talking like, yeah, you know, I ain't want to drive the Mercedes today. I don't even have a Mercedes yet, but they don't fucking know that. But I'm inviting them into my reality. So they're going to start, you know, confirming what I'm telling them because they have nothing to dispute it. That's how manifestation works as well. You invite other people into your manifestation. And now they agreeing with you on some shit that ain't even really took place yet in the physical. I do that shit all the time. I like to go to high-end neighborhoods and high-end restaurants and sit there like I got millions in the bank. Real bougie. Drinking my juices with my pinky up. Ordering an appetizer and a little drink. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, what do you do for work? Oh, I'm a spiritual life coach. Oh my God, that's amazing. Yes, it's amazing. It's so rewarding. I absolutely love what I do. I've been so financially abundant. I've helped so many people, and I've done this, and that. Oh, wow. I got a truck downstairs that need work done on it. I ain't moved that motherfucking, I don't know how motherfucking long. But every time I get in and out of Uber, you know what's going on in my head? Oh, I'm being chauffeured. My driver's coming to get me. Yeah, my Mercedes is in the shop right now. You know, mechanical issues. So my driver is pulling up in a little bit. So can I get the check, please, so I can meet my driver outside? Thank you. What the fuck they gonna say? She lying. They don't fucking know me. They don't know nothing about me. They can't negate that shit. Only you don't believe it. That's the problem. And that's why the things are not coming to you. Because you don't believe it. You don't even have the audacity to talk like you got it. So how the fuck you gonna get it? How you gonna manifest it? How is it gonna come to you and you scared to even talk like you like that? I know I'm like that. That's why I'm gonna pop my shit. And when a bitch looking at me funny when I'm doing it, I'm gonna look dead the fuck in her eyes and repeat what the fuck I said. I'm the best thing since sliced bread. The bitch looking at me funny. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I am the best thing since sliced bread. Did you hear me that time? Because you're still looking confused over there in the corner. Show me the evidence that I'm not. What's the evidence? You know, because when you go to court, you got to present the motherfucking evidence. What's your evidence that I'm not the best? What's your evidence that I'm not the cutest, the prettiest, the most amazing? What evidence do you got? Exactly. Shut that shit up. You ain't got none. You ain't got none. Look at that. Herman Mode and a sun card. Leaving this state of darkness mental darkness, emotional darkness, spiritual darkness, physical darkness, to being in a state of light. Moving in light. I know when I walk in the room, people get uncomfortable. But it's not for a bad reason. It's because my energy is too big to be confined in this little ass space. Before, I used to be insecure. So when I would walk into a room, like, oh my God, they're looking at me. Why are they looking at me? Is there something wrong with my outfit? Is there something wrong? Because I was a child who grew up with a hating ass mama who always had something to say. Or a picky ass daddy that always had something to say. So I was insecure. I thought that I was the problem. I was expected to be the problem because everywhere that I went in my past, I was a problem. So it convinced me that everywhere that I go, I will be the problem too. So when I would go into places with people that don't even fucking know me, I already assumed that I was a motherfucking problem. I already assumed that something was wrong with me. I already assumed that people don't like me. And that I'm disturbing somebody's peace. Or that there's just something wrong. Until I had to sit down and have a conversation with myself. And say, insecure people breed insecure people. So what did that make my mama? What did that make my daddy? What did it make the people who was around me trying to make me feel insecure about myself? Not believe in myself. Hurt people hurt people. So how hurt was the people who raised me? Am I walking around with the hurt that I have because of my life and my decisions? Or am I walking around with the hurt that my mama endured because of her reality? I had to place that shit where it belonged. Do I have an attitude problem because I came out the womb with an attitude problem? Or was I raised in an environment with an angry ass, mad black woman? That's what shadow work is. Going back and getting some clarity on who the fuck I am versus what my trauma made me believe about myself. We don't go back to relive it and to torture ourselves. We talked about this yesterday on the live. I'm not going back there to torture my motherfucking self about some shit that happened in the past. I'm going back to get some clarity so I can get my ducks in a row. So I can leave some of that shit back there and take what I need. The understanding, the knowledge that I need of self, of life, of whatever. A lot of y'all scared of shadow work because you think the point is to go backwards and relive it. That's not the fucking point. You missing the whole point. I'm going back there to understand some shit about myself. I'm going back there to see, hold up, I was lied to. You motherfuckers was just as insecure as you tried to make me feel. I didn't come out the womb feeling some type of way about my size. I've always been, I used to be very, very, very petite. And I was short. I'm a short girl. And petite. So I looked super small. And everybody around me had to reiterate the fact that I was petite. And then I had to think about it. You motherfuckers was mad because y'all was big. My size wasn't the issue. Your size was the issue. But because we weren't taught to see what the fuck is going on, I internalized that and made it my problem. So then when I would look in the mirror, I felt insecure. I felt bad. I'm like, damn. And I come from a thick ass family. My mama thick as hell. Okay. Got more ass than she got anything. You understand? So I would look at myself like, what the fuck? I'm all, you know what I'm saying? I had a little, you know, the top was always what it was. But, you know, I'm like, well, damn, you know, I'm trying to catch up. When would I get a little thickness? When would I, you know what I'm saying? Not allowing myself to go through the natural process of developing as a woman because I had people convince me that my natural development was wrong. The way that my body was, the way that my whole energy was, there was something wrong with it. I've always been outspoken. I've always said what was on my mind. Always, as a kid. Always. What the fuck? 5, 6, 7 years old, just saying what the fuck I feel. Throat chakra overactive. And they convinced me that that was a problem. They didn't say it's the way you say it that's the problem. Because that was the problem, was the way that I was saying it. They didn't say that. They just said you speaking too much is the problem. So you know what I did? I got quiet. The things that I went through, I hid. The things that I experienced, I stopped speaking on it. I stopped talking about it. I went inward, and not in a good way. In a very lonely way. In a very negative way. In a very depressive way. I developed depression. I developed anxiety. Because somebody told me that my voice was too big. Instead of teaching me how to use my voice, which is a difference. And it wasn't until I got in my own energy and started to understand who I was that I realized it's not what I'm saying, it's the way that I'm saying it. It's not that my voice was too big, it's that I had to use my big voice for good and not for evil or not for bad. So when you go back to your childhood and you start to break those things down, it's important because you want to find you back there. The version of you that you are right now is tainted if you have not been doing your childhood trauma healing. It's tainted. There's an illusion of self. And until you go back and you start connecting them dots, and you start making things make sense, and you start loving on yourself, and you start being understanding to yourself, and you start to parent yourself the way you wish you was parented. Because that mama that I want doesn't exist. That was a stab in the heart for me when I first had to realize that. The loving and unconditional mother and all of those things don't exist. The father that I wanted, the version of the dad that I wanted does not exist. I had to accept those people for who they were because I was doing them a disservice by having these high expectations for them when they couldn't even fill the shoes that I was giving them to put on and to walk in. So not only am I disappointing myself constantly, but I'm pushing them too far too fast and they can't even keep up. Not to mention that they may not have ever been sent here to be that for me. See, when you are a chosen one and you're a God on a mission, everybody that got you here are not the same people to keep you here. The people who laid down and created me, they wasn't supposed to be with me every step of this journey. Society convinced us of that. Oh, but I want a mama like this and I want a daddy like this. Well, baby, you're not supposed to have one of those. Remember, you said you was a chosen one, which means you signed a contract. That means that you agreed to these terms and conditions. That's why your higher self keep pulling you away rather than pulling you closer. Because the higher self is the part of you that understands the plan. And they are not a part of the plan. They never been a part of the plan. That's why they had to treat you like shit. To help you distance yourself. That's why they had to love your siblings more and treat them better. To help you distance yourself. And the great thing about spirit, the great thing about life is when you are in a position of alignment, you will start to attract the people that you do need, instead of trying to make something work with the people that you don't. The more time I invested in trying to make it what I wanted it to be, the more time I lost aligning with what was actually for me. And that's what we do. We spend so much time trying to make shit that's not supposed to work. Relationships, partnerships, businesses, jobs, careers, family relationships, all type of shit. Living in a certain city or state. So many different things that we trying to force. Wasting fucking time. Wasting time. When you could be putting all that time, energy, and effort into the things that are supposed to work, which are the things that your intuition is calling you towards. If you're not listening to your intuition, you're missing half of the fucking battle. It's a reason why you got sent here with the intuition. That's a built-in GPS system. And then to sit and say, I just need answers. I just need to know what my next steps are. I just need some guidance and direction. And then your intuition say, okay, go down the street and go sit at that coffee shop. But I don't even like coffee. But I'd rather go to Starbucks or something. Or, I don't even want to go over there. Or it's raining outside and I can't get my hair wet. Or, what the fuck? You don't know who is at that coffee shop waiting to give you your next steps. I tell the story all the time. Last year, the springtime of last year, right? I wanted to start this particular subsection of my business, right? I'm not going to go into details because there's still a lot of stuff that I'm working on, right? And I'm like, Spirit, I really need somebody who specializes in this particular thing. That's the only thing that I'm missing, because I really want to ask them some questions and work with them and, really sit down and connect some dots and just, get more information so I can really get started and get some direction, right? Probably 2-3 days later, my intuition said, go across the street, because I got a big lake and a park and a trail and track and all this types of stuff across the street. Spirit said, go across the street and just sit out there. You can take your little blanket or, whatever you want, but you just need to sit out there. Just go chill. I'm like, what? What the fuck? I don't want to go over there and sit around. And I don't really feel like doing that shit. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So I got my little duffel. I put me a little blanket in there. I got my little drink. I got my little smoke at the time. And got my little cards and my headphones. I'm just going to sit over there. I'm just going to listen to my music and pull a couple cards and just chill, I guess. Because that's all my intuition told me to do. See, the thing about intuition, it's going to tell you to do basic things. And the thing about us is, we think we supposed to be doing these elaborate ass fucking 5-step program head ass things. Intuition don't work like that. Intuition is going to give you the next step, because that's all you can handle. If they told you 5 steps in advance what you got to do, half of y'all will find a problem with it. I don't even know if I can do that. Well, what if I'm not the right person? Well, how's that going to work? Well, what's going to be the deal with this? Well, I don't know if that's going to work out, but I don't know if I'm the right person for that, if I got the confidence to do that. But you're going to ask so many questions, you're going to do too much shit. That's why they give you 1 step at a fucking time, because that's all your ass can handle. 1 step at a fucking time. Okay? Period. I took my ass over there and I sat down. I was there maybe about 30-45 minutes. And I kept seeing this guy running around the track, but he would stop people and talk to them. And I'm like, in my head, again, me being me, I'm like, I hope he don't come up here and try to talk to me. I don't know what the fuck he talking about, but I hope you don't come up here and try to say nothing to me, because I'm already just over here, and I don't even know what the fuck I'm waiting for. I'm just over here, I don't like to be bothered. When I'm outside and doing things, I don't really be liking strangers and random people to talk to me. And I'm a Gemini moon, Gemini sun, Sagittarius rising. You would think that I want to talk to the whole world. I don't. Very introverted. If I'm not working, I kind of just want to be to myself. I don't really want to have no random ass conversation. Okay? Of course, he ran his ass over there. Now, mind you, he's talking to people who were running around the track. I'm sitting off to the side. He's like, yeah, how you doing? My name is whatever, whatever. And I saw you sitting over here. I was, going around to different people, letting them know that I just opened up a business, down the street. And, giving them my card and everything. He was like, do you mind if I give you a card? Why he gave me a card? And he was doing the exact thing that I was looking for. Verbatim. The exact thing that I was looking for. He just opened up a fucking shop down the street. Moved from wherever the fuck he said he moved. And I don't even remember where he moved from. Just so happened to be at the same park that I'm at. Going around passing out business cards. Now, this is how divine alignment works. The thing that I'm waiting for, the thing that I'm manifesting, the thing that I need is moving towards me at the same rate that I am moving towards it. And we meet in the middle. He told me, I usually go and I run around downtown, but today I, was driving and saw this park over here. So I was like, well, let me just go run over here and, also give out a couple business cards. This not even a normal place that he go. I usually wouldn't even get up and just sit over here. If I'm not running or jogging or doing exercise, I don't really be coming over to the damn lake and just sit. Had I not listened to my intuition, had he not listened to his intuition, there wouldn't be divine alignment. So when your intuition is telling you to do something, when you're getting signs to do something, it's not just you that's going to show up at that place at that time. It's also the thing that you need, the thing that you are waiting on, the thing that you're manifesting that's also on its way at the same rate that you're on your way. So when you ignore your intuition, when you don't listen to your higher self, when you don't do the things that you're being called to do, that it feels like a magnetization. Like I just feel drawn to this thing. I feel magnetized towards this thing. I feel this pull. You got to do it. Same way a month before COVID happened, I quit my job and started a business. Not knowing that we was going to go into no motherfucking lockdown. I had no idea. My intuition said, quit that motherfucker. And I was an elementary school teacher. I love what I did. But I knew that that wasn't the end goal for me. I knew that I wanted to be in business. Spirit said, quit your job. I said, what the fuck do you mean? I got bills. What my homegirl just said, I got a car note. That's what I said. I said, Spirit, I got bills. Okay, I don't know if you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but I need this little check. And it was a little check. If you ever been a teacher, you know some teachers, baby, that check ain't big. I said, I need this little check. I need these little couple coins. I got rent. I got lights and electric and all type of shit. I got to pay these bills. What do you mean, quit my job? That thing was on me. Quit your job. Quit your job. Send in your resignation. Quit your job. I said, you know what? Fuck it. And the gag, I was scared as hell. That's the thing. Nobody's telling you that you can't be scared when you go and you jump and you do these things. Hell yeah, you can be scared. I was terrified. I was terrified. Look at that. 4 Pentacles. I was terrified. I didn't know what the fuck was coming. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know the outcome of none of this shit. I just knew that my intuition kept telling me to quit. I quit that job. I said, okay, bills is going to be due next month. I done paid the bills for this month, but I'm quitting in the middle of the goddamn month. So that means on the 1st, They're going to be looking at me. Hey, you know, Miss Monroe, where's your money? Not even knowing. That was February 2020. Not even knowing March of 2020. We was going to go in a damn, the pandemic. Shut down. Everything shut the fuck down. Couldn't nobody go to work. And I just so happened to quit my job in the perfect time where I can get workers, I was getting paid. And not to mention that during that same time, they was giving motherfuckers an extra $600 on top of the money that I would have gotten in unemployment. So I was making almost twice as much per week when I was actually working, which allowed me to fund my business, purchase equipment. I had the time and the leisure to do what I needed to do to start building up my platform. Not to mention, months before that happened, October of 2019, Spirit told me to start my YouTube channel. And I'm posting videos and shit. I'm like, okay, Spirit, where the fuck the views at? God damn it, you said start this goddamn YouTube. Where's the motherfucking views at? Okay, now I'm a little confused. Well, all that had to be set up. October, I started the YouTube. February, I quit my job. June, I started taking clients. September, I started, August, I started a spiritual group on Facebook. December, the spiritual group got to almost 25K. I had clients. I had all type of shit going on. You think I thought about that goddamn job that I quit? And then all the people that was watching me, I was taking the videos just like I do now and posting them on YouTube. So people was going right to YouTube and watching all the content that was already there from when Spirit told me to set the shit up in October, the year before. So sometimes your intuition is helping you put things in place. That's why it doesn't make sense right now. In October of 2019, you couldn't have convinced me that I was going to be where I was October of 2020. In between all of that, Spirit told me to leave my apartment at that time. I said, Spirit, I can't leave my apartment right now. We in the middle of a pandemic. What the fuck? You know what happened? I got evicted. I was pissed. I said, God damn it. What the fuck, Spirit? You said that you was going to hold me down. That eviction turned into into abundance. I spent a week at my mama's house and got upgraded to an even better apartment in an even better neighborhood. Mind you, when I went to put in my application for the apartment, I never set foot on them premises, not once. The lady in the rental office went up to the damn apartment, took a video of the shit and everything and showed it to me and emailed it to me. I said, that's fine, lady. I want it. Thank you. Almost 1,000 square feet, 1-bedroom apartment. I had a balcony attached to my motherfucking bedroom. High-end, upper echelon, high-rise apartment in a beautiful city in Maryland. Got it for a very low cost because I moved during the pandemic like Spirit told me to do. When you don't listen to that intuition, when you think you know better, you can't see physically 6 months in advance. You don't know where your life is going to be next month. You don't even know where your life going to be next fucking week. You don't know where your life going to be tomorrow. You understand? Your intuition does. Your higher self does. That's why it's guiding you in a way that sometimes doesn't make fucking sense. Yes, that's when I was doing my lives on the balcony. Y'all, for y'all who been there, y'all know. This shit don't be making sense right now. In that moment. Because we think so much about what we can see with our physical eyes. But these are spiritual things that are motherfucking happening. These are spiritual things that are happening. So why are you looking at it with your little ass beady ass physical eyes? Of course you can't see what the fuck going on. Duh. Of course it don't make sense to you right now. Because maybe you putting something together, you building a foundation that's going to take place and that's going to be needed next year. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that damn YouTube was going to come in handy like that. I didn't know that quitting my job was going to lead to all of these things. And not to mention, all of this happened a couple of months after a horrible breakup. Horrible breakup with a relationship that I was in for almost 3 years that was toxic as fuck with a narcissist. But that motherfucker couldn't come with me. Higher self, intuition, spirit knew where I was going. That motherfucker couldn't go. He had to get left behind in the beginning so that I can have months to get myself together to prepare me to be in the mentality to hear from spirit, to make the YouTube. See, everything falls together. I was too concerned about him to get on YouTube and make it about me. That YouTube had to be about me. But I would have made it about us, our relationship, what we doing, power couple. Fuck no. Spirit said, baby, this is yours. This is your abundance. This is your prosperity to have on your motherfucking own. So we need to get rid of the motherfucking zero so that you can become the hero in your own motherfucking life and move the fuck forward and do what you're supposed to do. And learn how to be alone. And learn how to not be emotionally codependent. And learn how to not always pick up the phone. Because I used to pick up the phone and call that motherfucker about everything going on. You talking about a best friend. Anytime something happened, I'm calling him. We with each other 24/7. But I had to learn to be on my own so that I can trust my own voice. That was another part of isolation. Another reason why isolation was important. Because in isolation, all you can hear is you. Ain't no distractions. Ain't no people to give you their 2 cents. I had to go into a place where I was at odds with my mom. Because I needed her validation so much because of my childhood. I needed her to tell me that this was okay. And that this was a good idea. And that I should do this and that I should do that. I needed her acceptance. I needed her validation. I needed her word. I needed her okay. I needed her good job. Spirit said, we gotta break this up. Because you gonna fumble. You gonna fuck around and find out. Hell nah. Because some of the things that we need you to do, she not gonna like. So what you gonna do? Not do it? So I had to take some months and not talk to my mama. I had to take some months, some years, and not talk to my daddy. I had to take some months and not talk to my siblings. I had to go into a complete place of isolation. All the friends I thought I had, I lost them motherfuckers. And you talking about confused? You talking about people just calling one day, or I'm texting motherfuckers like, I haven't talked to you in a while. What's going on? Block. Or, yeah, I just think, we shouldn't be friends no more. I'm like, well, what the fuck did I do? God damn, what the fuck going on? Bitch, we didn't be best friends. I was the mother, the godmother, your child. And what the fuck you mean we not going to be friends no more? What did I do? They couldn't answer. I just think, we just drifted apart. I just think that, we going in 2 separate places. Girl, what? We were just kicking it like a month ago. You know what I'm saying? We were just cool. I was holding the baby and kissing on the baby. What the fuck? Just cut off. Just cut off. I said, Spirit, I don't understand it. It's not making sense to me. It didn't make sense in the moment. But them people couldn't go with me. And the gag was they never should have been there in the first place. That was the lesson. But because I seen myself in a certain light, I attracted the wrong people. I attracted people that wasn't really for me. I attracted people that really didn't have my best interest at heart. I attracted people that may have been great people, but they just wasn't my people. All because of false identity. All because I didn't know who I was, so I couldn't move on it and act like it. When you don't know who you are, you don't move like it. You attract people who are on the level that you think you're on, not the level that you're actually on. So yeah, I'ma pop my shit now. And if that makes you feel bad, if that makes you feel some type of way, that's because you just not my people. Because the people who I pop my shit around, and they be like, yes, girl, and they agree with me, and they in it, and they with the shit, they on the same level as me, because they think the same way as about themselves. They don't have no space to be insecure in my presence because they're secure in themselves. So whatever I say about me has nothing to do with them, and they understand that. But I couldn't attract those people until I was ready to be one of those people. So for a lot of y'all, this is your season to step into who you truly are so that you can have the life that is for you to have. And sometimes understanding who you are takes you realizing who you are not first. Instead of working and trying to figure out who you are, start going through the things that you're not. Sometimes that's an easier approach. Sometimes that's a better approach. I know that I am not this. I know that I am not that. I know that I am above this. I know that I'm above that. Let me start there. I know that I don't deserve this and that. I know that I'm worthy of having more of this and that. Sometimes you got to start with what is not right first and get all that shit out, so that the things that are right can fall effortlessly into place. Amen. A gram. All right. I love y'all. The buy one get one free mentorship and reading special is still available. Click the link in my bio. If you want information of all of the specials that I have going on right now, use this box below and just shoot me a message saying info. All you need to say is info, and I will respond back to you with everything that I have going on right now, all of the specials. I understand what's going on with people's pockets. I understand what's going on with the money and all of the other things, all right? So I have specials that are going on for readings, mentorships, consultations, if you need to talk, if you need advice, if you need help with your spiritual journey, if you need insight, if you need steps, exercises, if you need to get your foundation together, whatever it is, okay? Shoot me a message saying info. I'll send you all of the things that are going on. Of course, this will be posted to YouTube tomorrow rising. All right, so definitely make sure that you subscribe. All of the videos that are on my YouTube, if you go back and you watch them, if they resonate, they resonate. Okay, all my shit is timeless. All right, so it doesn't matter when you see it, it doesn't matter when you watch it. It can be from 2 years ago. I don't give a damn. If it means something to you today, take those messages. Okay, now any reading that I damn near did a channel message today. But any readings, any channel messages that you see me do, anything that you see me do is always timeless. Always take it when it resonates. Don't try to force yourself to fit into it. Don't try to reverse it and rewrite it and manipulate it so that it applies to you. Take it only when it resonates for you, okay? I post daily horoscopes on all of my socials, so you can click the link in my bio to follow me on those places. There's other services available on my website. My website is also linked in my bio if you want to just check it out and see all of the things that are available. Definitely go do that. Other than that, I'll be back on here tomorrow. I know we didn't do our breakdown for the week today, so tomorrow I'll do the breakdown for the week, and then I'll also do individual messages for each zodiac sign. So we'll do that tomorrow. And I mean, we'll be in the middle of the week, so I'll just do Wednesday to Wednesday, I guess. We'll do that tomorrow and get all of that energy out the way. I'm not specifically sure what time that I'm going to be on here because it depends on when I get finished with my clients during the day. Clients are top priority, and then I do my lives. So it'll always be sometime between 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Always some time in between there. If I give y'all specifics, I will fuck those specifics up. I do it every time. When I used to give specific times, it always went to shit because things happen, right? So yeah, anytime between 3 and 8 p.m. is usually when I do it. Definitely turn your notifications on. Make sure that you're following this page and my main TikTok as well. If there is a day that you don't see any lives at all, that may be a rest day for me, or I may have other things going on, but I will always make sure I come